When I was a president at Shoreline Community College, I had the good fortune to sit in on a presentation by Bob Johansen, former president of the Institute for the Future, and he said something that has stuck with me. He says, and he was talking to a room full of CEOs, college CEOs, university CEOs, your job is to be part of shaping the future. And that stuck with me. He empowered me to realize that's really what a CEO does. Thinks about the future of the organization and the communities in which you're in service to. Pima Community College, located in Tucson, Arizona, is a microcosm of the challenges community colleges face in serving a diverse student population and new majority learners, and connecting them to the fast-changing workforce needs of businesses and industries. As a Hispanic-serving institution, Pima serves over 33,000 students annually, with a mission to offer affordable and relevant education and provide a highly skilled workforce for a growing industrial base in southern Arizona known as the Sun Corridor.
My name is David Welsh. I'm the Executive Vice President of an organization called Sun Corridor, Inc. Sun Corridor, Inc. is the regional economic development group for southern Arizona. I am responsible for the business development side of that organization. I have a team of 3 that entertain firms that are looking to relocate and expand in a significant way in the region.
Since I've been in this job, there probably hasn't been a more important partner for us than Pima, really. There aren't too many meetings that we have, but we wouldn't have a representative of PCC in the room with us so that we can look at them and say, you know, can we do this? Can we not do this? They've proven, especially lately, to be the most nimble and the most flexible, if you will, in being able to meet those firms' needs. The person I work most closely with is Ian Rourke.
I'm Ian Rourke, and I serve as the Vice President of Workforce Development and Strategic Partnerships for Pima Community College. I serve as the single point of contact for workforce and economic development initiatives across the college and work to ensure that the college district is aligned to the workforce development needs of employers here and now and positioned for the future of workforce in an economic development context. When I started in 2015, workforce development at Pima Community College at the time was synonymous with contract training and continuing education. And how we really wanted to approach workforce development was to be a horizontal across the entire institution, a horizontal that partnered with and through academic divisions. So now we have multiple offerings through work-based learning, such as apprenticeship, paid internships, and so on and so forth, to the point where the same team that is in charge of our career services regimen for the college is the same team that structures experiential learning and work-based learning opportunities for students.
My name is Colleen Sanchez. I've been with IBM for about 21 years. I partnered with Pima because I felt like this could be an opportunity for getting access to skills at scale. And working with them in partnership to co-create curriculum together, though at the time it was about cyber warfare and also enabling cybersecurity. So that engagement really helped us stem a really strong relationship because we had commonality in place. They intended to educate the masses, and our goal is to hire these new collar masses. Pima Community College allows a co-creation space, and what I mean by that is we're sitting here in a co-lab area with whiteboards and this movable space where different thinkers, many minds can come together to co-create or enable a solution. So in other words, create together. So what's wonderful about that is it's a relationship that gives, it's a dance, so to speak, where Pima Community College listens to us, we listen to them, and we've come to understand our needs together.
My name is Josh Carzoli. I'm currently the Chief Operating Officer here at Rio Health. We serve about 126,000 patients in Tucson for several years. Many of our employees actually have done certificate programs or graduated from there. More formally, in 2017, we had a program with Pima Community College where our workforce, our staff, actually had the opportunity to become licensed practical nurses, LPNs. The relationship with Pima is a special one. I think that El Rio and Pima both have our community at its heart, right? So the opportunity to develop, to reach people where they are, to provide opportunities for growth is really what the community health center movement is about, and really what Pima is about. So I think when you have that synchronicity, when you have that dual purpose, where you have organizations like that coming together with a common purpose, I think the possibilities are really limitless.
I'm Greg Wilson, Dean of Applied Technology at Pima Community College, and we are standing in the Automotive Technology and Innovation Center, which is phase one of the Center of Excellence in Applied Technology. This building opened up to students in the fall of 2021. It was really January of 2017 where we really started the design phase. And then in the fall of 2017, we held an industry summit with about 120 local employers. We also met with students, with faculty, with governmental organizations, our nonprofit partners, and really solicited everybody's feedback in terms of what they thought a center of excellence should be, what their needs are, how we should design this to make it work for everybody. You know, a lot of us will refer to the Center of Excellence as a community hub because we want the community to be welcome here, we want them to utilize it, we want what we set up, the programs we run, to meet the community's needs. Behind us is the Advanced Manufacturing Building, which from a program standpoint will house computer-aided design, automation and robotics, machining, welding. We will also bring back some of our optics and laser offerings, but the building itself is a community hub. There will be a business incubator on the top floor, so for those that are starting and want to bounce ideas off of each other, they'll have a space where they can work with each other. If they want to fabricate something, on the first floor within the machining lab will be an idea space. And if you need heavy equipment, you can fabricate with welding and machining and everything. So it's basically a 3-story, 100,000 square foot idea lab, makerspace. You'll have students working with industry partners, working with entrepreneurs, faculty. It's going to have everything.
The origin of the Centers of Excellence really came out of our education and facilities master plans, but one of the reasons why we held those summits was really to validate the data. And the data was saying that we needed to realign the institution to those key growth sectors of our region. And that's really what the centers are about. Because whether we are doing transfer education or workforce education, we actually don't see those as separate. We see those as one and the same in terms of how can we leverage the resources we have to ensure that we are supplying the workforce that our region really needs. What I feel most passionate about the Centers of Excellence is that there's an on-ramp for every single member of our community, because in the centers we are blurring the line not just between credit and non-credit, but between the workplace and the college.
I think when the state and a community formed their community colleges, it was there to be in response to needs. So if we think about our organizations that way, we're here to fulfill a mission tied to the larger community. And so as the community evolves, we have to evolve.